will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Swings it out to his running back. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Badgers! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The run inside. It's Tomlinson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Johnson. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He goes right back to the air. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Finding a line, I move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Brady. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going for it all. Got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Brady. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 10, here he comes. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Brady. Makes the catch, it's Bennett. Gain of 8 yards on the play, he's too short of the 1st down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
He leaves it with his back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Find some fresh air.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Illinois right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown to Illini. And that one will put him up here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the air on second down. Looking for a big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Tomlinson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Illinois lining up quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Now the play fake. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Brady. He's got it on the run. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this game all of a sudden is just going back and forth. The opponent just scored seconds ago. And now with an opportunity on the kick return, he's able to make a guy miss, show off the speed, take it all the way back to the house, and now they're 1 extra point, guys, from tying this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And now a chance if they can put something together to maybe have a game-winning drive. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch and he's free. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Badgers are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Badgers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. Lots of room to run. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, finding a line. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The Illini right back in the lead.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation, trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding this guy the football, already over 100 receiving.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 15. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee, and they'll bring on the field goal unit with a chance to win it. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. And it's good! And with that, they've taken the lead. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right?